Okay, the first thing you want to do is go to the Poplet website. So you can either go to Google and search Poplet in the search box, or you can just type in the URL. And I'll be giving you this information on the class Pathfinder. Now from here you can either log in using the account information that I've already set up and I'll be giving to you, or you can create your own account. Now if you decide to create your own account, it is very, very important that you keep track of your email and password information that you use, because I won't have access to it, and you don't want to lose that and then not be able to get back into your Poplet and add it to your PowerPoint, because that might cause you to lose points on your project. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in with the account I've set up. Okay, so here is a Poplet I already created. This is about St. Lucia, and I'm going to show you how I made this really quickly, and this is the exact kind of thing that you can insert into your PowerPoint. Okay, so we're going to go back to Home, and to make a new Poplet, just click here where it says Make New Poplet. Now you are going to name your Poplet with your name, okay? So put your name, your first and last name there, because there's going to be a lot of students using this and we want to make sure that we can keep track of everybody's stuff, okay? You can select a color, completely your choice. And this will be the color of your background, and you can change that later if you don't like it. I think I'll stick with gray. All right, so to start your initial popple, which is what they call the bubble, just double click anywhere on the screen and one automatically shows up. Now you can adjust the size and color with just a couple easy clicks of your mouse, okay? So you will be typing in your country name first, and then the characteristic that you want to expand on, either population or export information, or I'm going to focus on landforms, geographical landforms. Okay, so that's saved. You can move it over here. Now, based on my research, my research, I found out there are multiple different kinds of landforms, but I'm going to talk about 3 of them. So I'm going to make 3 popples. St. Lucia has volcanoes, a mountain range, and sulfur hot springs. Now you can arrange these any way that you like. You can have them down here if you want. You just click and drag, but I'm just going to leave it like this, where it kind of expands out to the right. Now I'm going to change the color of all of these. We'll make this can be blue. We'll make this one green. Okay, so now they're all kind of separate visually and with their little separate boxes. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about the mountain range, because there is a very large, it's one of the biggest attractions and landmarks on the island. So I'm going to make a few more popples to talk about the specific mountains that are part of that range. So there's Mount Gimme, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing these, but you get the idea. Gross and Petite. I'm going to make this bigger. Move it over here. All right, now, since all 3 of these are part of the mountain range, I'm going to connect it to the mountain range so that you know that that is part of it. And all of these are landforms of St. Lucia. Okay, So you see how these are connected, and then these are connected to this one. Now, these two mountains right here, they form what is called the pitons. So I'm going to make another popple. And we're going to make it bigger because I want to insert a picture. Now, to insert a picture, you click on this little icon here. It says upload. And I have something saved on a thumb drive, or you might have something saved on your computer. When you're going through the databases, you might find some pictures. You can save them to the desktop and then upload them into Popple. And there's my picture of the pitons. All right, and you can also add text because you want to give information about where you got this picture, whether you got it from a database or one of the approved websites that we have on the Class Pathfinder. This is from World Geography. Move this down a little bit. Okay, so this is a picture, and I'm going to connect it. And this connects to this because they form what is called the pitons. We're going to change the color to match so that everybody knows they're part of the same family of the mountain range. All right, so now that we've got this all arranged, and you know that this is going to be inserted into a PowerPoint, you might want to increase the font so that it's a little bit easier for people to read it. You can adjust the size so that it fits it correctly. I think you can just select it and then, yeah. Because you're going to save this as a JPEG, and that way you'll be able to insert it to your PowerPoint, and everybody will be able to read what you have here. I think we might leave that one as is because the picture is the most important part. Okay, so after you've done this, you can slide it down a little bit. You want to go to the little settings wheel up here, and you want to save. Great. And next, you want to go to View, and you want to get rid of those name tags. Now, it said Aaron on each one of them because I'm the person that created this account, but since other students will be using this, I don't necessarily want them to have my name on their popples. So you can remove that, and you need to go ahead and do that anyway, even if you create your own account. Okay, because your name will be up here, so we'll know who it is. Next, you want to export as a JPEG, okay? And you can save it to your desktop, name it whatever you want, but it's already as a JPEG. So I'll save it as St. Lucia Poplet. All right, and now I've already done this one time, so I'm going to go ahead and open up my PowerPoint that I created. You're going to select Insert and then Picture, and then find your JPEG Poplet, and then just insert it, and you can adjust the size as you might need to. I think it's going to appear a little bit bigger than your slide at first, but you can make it a little bit smaller so that it'll fit. And there you go. You have been able to visually display one of your country's characteristics using Poplet. If you have any questions, please let me know.